The Roundtable is here to talk midterms, and joining us at the table this morning, Democratic political analyst Marianne Marsh and Republican political analyst Rob Gray. Great to see you as always, guys. Chairman Neal sat at the table this morning. Overall, he sounded optimistic about Democrats' chances in 9 days. Do you share that? Do you see that?
Democrats can keep the House, and the person who really thinks they can is Nancy Pelosi, who's the best political strategist in Washington. So everyone needs to keep their heads down, knock on doors, get people out to vote. The early vote's off the charts.
Rob, your read.
You put on a good face, but Democrats are going to lose 30-plus seats in the House easily, and you know you're in trouble when you keep your president home in Delaware just a couple weeks out from an election instead of in battleground states. Biden is toxic.
That's not true. Check his travel schedule.
Why is he? Okay.
Check his travel schedule.
How many battleground states has he been campaigning in?
He's going to all of them.
You could count
Pennsylvania.
them. You could count them on one hand.
Biden and Obama in Pennsylvania, Florida. Go down the list.
We'll have the tail of the tape in about 8 or 9 days, so we'll come back to it.
Facts are facts.
Fiery exchange
No,
right out of the
just
gate.
facts.
Well,
very
facts.
good.
This debate will continue in 9 days. Anyway, here in Massachusetts next week, it's less about who will win and more about what will win. We've seen polls, but what's your prediction? Not your advice, but what's your prediction on what's going to happen on question one, which is the millionaire's tax, Rob?
I think, unfortunately, the yes side is likely to win. The no side has been outspent 2-1, but more importantly, they've been outmaneuvered. I mean, this money is not going for transportation and education. That's the big lie from the public employee unions who are funding it. The yes side never called them on it. It shouldn't be in their advertising. They could have gotten it off TV. They didn't.
Do you agree question one's going to win?
Okay, Rob actually got this one right. He was wrong about Biden's travel.
Not that we're letting things
We're
go.
sticking to facts
She says
here.
lovingly,
I
by
say
the
it
way.
lovingly.
Right.
No, question one is going to win by double digits. I mean, it's dropped a little bit because of all the reasons Rob talked about, and polling is terrible this year, not just anybody in particular, but double digits. And it could have been a much closer race, but it will pass.
What about undocumented drivers keeping their licenses?
That's much closer in
Yeah.
the polling. I mean, 2-point race, really, if you move all the undecideds over, which is not nothing. And even though it has a spectrum of support, progressives to the police, but that is a fight.
And Rob?
I agree. That's going to be closer. I think it's likely closer than the public polling that's out there. I think there's a silent no vote on that one.
So you both sit close. You don't feel yes or no either
It's
way?
too close to
Too
call.
close.
Right now,
Got it.
it is a little advantage to win, but not
Got
clear.
it. Got it.
Meanwhile, Governor Baker is backing only one statewide candidate in this election, Anthony Amore, who was our guest last week, as you remember. Baker's super PAC is spending $100,000 on digital ads in these final days to push Amore's candidacy for state auditor. Do you think this is going to make a difference, Rob?
I mean, if it was $1 million, it might get my attention, but this is a pebble thrown into a pond. It's going to make very minor ripples and not have the impact that it should. I mean, I wish people were spending more on Amore. He has a chance to win.
What do you think, Marianne? Yes or no?
Amore's not going to win, but I think the more interesting point here is that Charlie Baker's spending money on not only Amore, but then backing Sheriff Hodgson, who's like a Trump guy. So that says to me, he may go make money, but he's trying to keep the door open a little bit, maybe to come back into politics another day. It's the only explanation.
We just heard Congressman Neal this morning on the House Progressives Major Faux The chair of that caucus is Representative Jayapal. She was openly campaigning for Catherine Clark's job as Assistant House Speaker. Rob, let me start with you. Is Congresswoman Clark breathing easier today?
Sure. I mean, the letter controversy this week, so Jayapal and her ultra-left caucus, which includes Ayanna Pressley from Massachusetts, are way, way out of the mainstream and hurt Democrats' chances nationally.
Marianne?
Jayapal had no chance before this letter. She has less than none now, and I'm not sure she can stay as the chair of the Progressive Caucus because of it.
Interesting. Looking locally, Boston Mayor Michelle Wu asked the state for 1,000 housing units outside of Boston to sort of help her with the mass and caste crisis. A defensive Baker administration basically said, we've done enough, no more from us. But was the letter really meant for Maura Healey, who probably knew about it before it even hit the pavement, Marianne?
I would have welcomed some of this outrage from the Baker administration on the T, or like when the website and the vaccinations didn't work and during COVID. That would have been great. This was ridiculous. So I don't know why they're doing it, but it is clear that Michelle Wu is taking Bill Belichick's page and saying, we're on to Healey. And it was clearly about Maura Healey, who responded in kind and said, I look forward to a partnership with Michelle Wu. So if you don't want to be a lame duck, don't act like one. You got 3 months left, buddy. Put it on the housing stuff.
Is Marianne right about that?
Well, I think the party is over. I mean, Baker had a strong relationship with Marty Walsh. He obviously doesn't have that with Michelle Wu. He was right to fire back. They didn't just defend themselves. They fired back at her. Rightly so. The state's put in a lot of effort. This is a city issue. Michelle Wu should solve it.
The governor said the firing back came right from him.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
Well, yes. I mean, I guess it did, but look at the times he held his fire. Woman jumping off the bridge into the Mystic River. When we were out here during COVID and the website didn't work, when you're trying to make an appointment to get vaccinations and stuff, silence. But this is the fight you pick?
But are you saying that what the letter was really doing was putting everybody on record in as far as where Michelle Wu stands, where Charlie Baker stands, and where Maura Healey is going to
I
stand?
mean, sure, she's setting up the next thing. Baker's a lame duck. Maura Healey's going to control whether the city gets more funding for this or not.
We're on to Maura Healey.